You can almost hear the music, can't you? I can. I can hear it in my head. Absent-minded gamer here. Hey, we are gonna take a look at the Bell 222 from Cowan Simulations. That's right. There's a Bell 222 available for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and it does not disappoint. It comes with 38 liveries, including the Airwolf livery. Yep, the Airwolf livery. I absolutely loved that show growing up, and I couldn't wait to fly this thing in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. So let's just jump in here and see what we got. We are sitting on the tarmac, and why are there still people sitting back there? I took them out. We are sitting on the tarmac here in Desert Center, California. And there's a little bit of trivia here. Season 2, Episode 1, I think it was titled Sweet Britches, was filmed in Desert Center, California. So Airwolf has a bit of a history here. So I decided that I wanted to show this helicopter off in this area, mainly because of that one particular episode. Now, I'm going to just be honest with you. I suck at flying these things. I have a pretty basic setup, and it's all I can do to control these things sometimes. But I had the Bell 222 for Prepare 3D some years back, and I was able to fly that, and I actually everything that I learned there carried right into this one. So I was able to jump into the cockpit of this one and fly it with little or no help. So let's just get into some history here of the Bell 222. On August 13th, 1776, on August 13th, 1976, the Bell 222 took its first flight. And the Bell has a max speed of 153 miles per hour. Not as fast as Airwolf, but hey. It has a climb rate of 1,600 feet, and a service ceiling of 20,000 feet, and a max range of 325 miles. Okay, so here we are in the back of the Bell 222. Not quite the view that, the Dom would have had in Airwolf, but hey, that's okay. We got some folks, some kids, it looks like. Maybe, well, I don't know, you don't look much like a kid. No, you're definitely not a kid. You said you guys only weighed 100 pounds each. What's up with that? Texturing is really good. Detail is excellent. We go up into the cockpit here. Main panel is everything that you'd expect it to be. And then the overhead panel is here. Look at the detail. God, it's just gorgeous. I love the way the light reflects off the textures. Now, that's kind of the business end of the chopper. So, what do you say we get in and see what this thing sounds like? We'll go fly around Desert Center, California. It's kind of a little tribute to Airwolf in this first look to the Bell 222 from Cowan Simulations. I would love to see a fully modeled Airwolf. So I thought I'd bring up the interior lights on. And we'll switch back. Overhead panels lighted well. Alright, so I made some adjustments and I ended up going back and making some changes to Flight Simulator. I'll tell you what I did here. In order to make this flyable for me, I ended up switching. We're gonna just go to clear skies. I ended up just switching to legacy mode in Flight Simulator and turning off the pilot assist for helicopters. And I'm actually able to control the helicopter much easier. It doesn't over torque. It's not constantly trying to auto hover. This is what worked best for me. So let's go ahead and jump into the air here. Okay, now if I could cue the music and I wouldn't get busted by YouTube, I would, but I can't. So we're just going to take off and fly around for a bit and get a good feel for this. This by no means is an easy helicopter to fly, but this does make it a little easier, and I'm actually able to get it into turns without it flipping out. So it's a solution for me. I don't know if it'll be a solution for you, but much easier to fly. So anyways, let's get on with this. If any of you watched Airwolf episode 1 season 2, there was an episode called Sweet Britches, and it was an episode that featured it was a female lead that came into Airwolf. She played a California Highway Patrol chopper pilot, and they end up here in Desert Center, and the local sheriff, who is played by, I believe, Lance Legault, is running an illegal safari. And one of Hawk's friends disappears out here after being arrested, so Hawk comes to investigate and gets Airwolf involved. And there are some really good, on YouTube, some really good filming locations for this episode. And it's kind of cool to see it all matched up. And what a sight it had to have been to have watched them film this, because they actually blew up buildings here. Just what a sight it had to have been. Now I can just remember where the town is. Not much else out here. Out over here. So we're cruising along at about 115, almost 120 now. I have level flight, and much better. I would switch to modern mode in Flight Simulator, and then with the assists on, I couldn't get it to stay in the air. And it apparently doesn't have any damage modeling, because I smacked into the ground a couple times. Nothing happened to the helicopter. Yeah, okay, so here it is. This would be Desert Center, USA, right down here. There's some really good scene where they got everybody cornered in the sheriff's office. Airwolf is across the street. And he comes down the road, does that real high-pitched turn, and then comes up behind a building. Oh, it was a great episode. If you can watch it, I think you can see it. I think it's available to watch on is it Tubi or one of those free channels. Good episode. But anyways, back to the Bell 222. I am enjoying this far more than I was 20 minutes ago. Totally maneuverable. My hand is off. I'm level with the stick. Doesn't have any pull to the, hardly any pull to the right. I'm able to put the chopper into a turn without fighting it. So that's what you're going to have to do if you want to fly this helicopter, I think. Now if I had some turbos, I could zoom over to that mountain range. But we don't have any turbos. We don't have anybody nagging us from behind telling us we need to go. So, alright, let's go ahead and head back to the airport.
Los Angeles Center, helicopter Alpha India Romeo Whiskey Oscar Lima Foxtrot is type helicopter B222.
Everything is functional within the cockpit. I'm not 100% sure about the circuit breakers.
Helicopter Alpha India Romeo Whiskey Oscar Lima Foxtrot, Los Angeles Center.
Yeah, no, circuit breakers are clickable, so they do something.
Squawk Tree 07, helicopter Oscar Lima Foxtrot.
Time to weird out. That was my fault.
Oscar Lima Foxtrot radar contact 3 miles west of Charlie November 641,000 feet. Altimeter 29.92.
Roger, helicopter Oscar Lima Foxtrot.
I goofed that up. Yeah. It is temperamental, to say the least. Alright, let's go ahead and head back to the runway. We'll see about showing you some of the liveries. Like I said, there's 38 liveries that come with this, so it is quite a package. I'm really glad they included Airwolf. I would love to see a fully modeled Airwolf. And it doesn't have to fly like the one on TV, but, you know, it doesn't have to go Mach 2. Just have that look. ATC does not seem to shut up.
Descend and maintain flight level 350, United 2018.
Come on, gear. Gear's down. Okay, there we go. Gear only goes down at a certain speed, so that's something to note. All right, well, let's jump out of here. I'll show you the. Let's take a look at the panel here. Yep, circuit breakers do function. Alright, well here we are sitting outside the U.S. Coast Guard chopper. I was pleasantly surprised when I booted this up. The interior of the chopper actually changes with the chopper. Check that out. How cool is that? I think we're going to jump around here. We're going to go check out some other ones too. Next up is going to be a police livery. Pretty generic actually. Interior is about the same, just matches the exterior. The color matches the exterior of the helicopter is all. And that kind of carries through with the rest of the liveries as well. We're going to try one more. I don't think we're going to go through all 38 tonight, but just give you a good idea. This one is marked Israeli Air Force. Nothing changes in the interior of the aircraft. Just camo exterior is all. Yeah, desert camo. I guess that's what that is. Alright, so here's the livery list for the helicopter. So this is what you're getting here. There's a lot of medical transports, a lot, mostly all private, business-owned choppers. NYPD helicopter. Plain white, I guess that's so you can do your own skins. There's another police belt. Very interesting. We'll jump into that one. I'm curious to see what the color variations are. That one's cool. That could be like Red Wolf almost. Alright, so that one's going to have the same interior. As most of the private ones. The paints are gorgeous. Alright, well, hey, I think that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I inspire you to take a look at the Bell 222. Remember to change to legacy mode if you're having a problem flying this thing. That's what worked best for me. Leave the assists off that Microsoft Flight Simulator has in the assist menu. They don't help this at all. The best bet for me was going to legacy mode and flying it that way. Okay? Thank you for watching and have a great day.